You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out.
Yo, everybody, welcome back. It's Coolin' Out.
It's Kev.
And it's Rel. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm sick.
I know, man. You
This
out
weather
here.
finally got me.
Before we started recording, we had to pause about 8 times. You out here with the sniffles.
Pre-production. I had to get off my journey.
Got the IV drip going?
Yeah, man. I'm in load management. Rough out here.
Oh, man. How are things outside of that?
Good, man. It's been a pretty smooth week. Had a really good weekend. All but the weather and the cold. Aside from that, man, like really no complaints.
Gotcha.
Good catching up with friends and in a more adult evening.
Game night.
Instead of the recklessness.
That's as adult as it gets.
Mm-hmm. Chilling, man. Been taking it easy. It's good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm alright, man. Work. Yeah, work is cool. It's work. It's cool. I mean, it's not like extremely busy, but it's still busy, which is cool because I look up and then it's like 6:37.
Yeah.
So it's not like too bad. But that's really it, man. And then still just adjusting and having to furnish an entire apartment. Yeah, furniture ain't cheap, man. It is not cheap.
Damn. Black excellence?
Nah. We off wax. Well, to find some secondhand stuff, blow the dust off of it. Oh my god, but yeah, furniture is mad expensive, but I mean, yeah, that's really it, man. Just being down here, man. It's still an adjustment, but that's really it.
I hear you, man. I hear you, but I've just been taking it easy. Way more energy, just taking it easy.
Yeah, I think that's the vibe for all of fall. Definitely winter though. Winter. I was gonna start playing the video game again, and then I set it up. I don't know. I don't have the eagerness to play anymore.
What do you have?
A PS4.
My brother does. I mean, load it up.
I might have to. I gotta pay for the what's that shit called? So you can play online. What is that called?
Live? I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's Xbox. That's Xbox. PlayStation Plus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta pay for PlayStation. Wait, you got 2K20?
Yeah, my brother said it's trash, but I haven't played video games.
Yeah, I don't have it yet. I still got 2K19. That's why I was asking.
I think he has that one too.
Yeah, we got to get on that because I refuse to invest in something at this exact moment that I'm probably gonna play once.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But I was thinking about getting 2K20 because it's only gonna be $25 on Black Friday.
That's true.
Ain't gonna order online. So I might get it. Yeah, I might have to hit you up, get it on the pay for the PlayStation Plus real quick.
I'm not copping, please, but I'm beyond trash now.
Oh, I know I'm trash. I haven't played in like over a year.
I'm underneath the trash at this point. I'm so bad.
Oh, so you be light work then? Get my confidence up?
It might look like that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I might quit.
You gonna rage quit? Oh, man. But yeah, man, let's jump into it. Talk about somebody who got a lot of confidence right now. Cap. Yo.
Tell your owners.
Yeah, tell your owners. So Saturday, this past Saturday now, when he's supposed to have a workout, the NFL had a workout scheduled for him, whatever. And then out of nowhere, get this alert. Well, you texted me first, was like, yo, I don't know what's going on with this Kaepernick situation. I look at my phone, and I'm getting all these alerts from Bleacher Report and stuff about how he moved his workout an hour away and held his own private workout. And I was like, oh, that was bold of him. But now as days have gone by, I've gotten and more information has come out I think I'm siding with him, just slightly though.
Why?
Just because my understanding of the waiver and the copy of the waiver that was online,
Mm-hmm.
essentially the NFL wanted him to sign away all of his rights just for a tryout, with no guarantee of him being signed to a team. And based on their track record, I'm not even gonna lie, like the odds of him being signed to a team were probably slim to none.
That's
It
not what
felt,
Stephen A. said.
and I feel like he jumped out the window a little too quick on this one.
Okay.
He has his own sources, but I haven't seen any other reputable sports person validate what
Those
Stephen A. Smith
reports.
is. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
validate Stephen A. Smith's reports. I'm not saying
Mm-hmm.
he's wrong, but I'm saying he could have just been lied to.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I completely side with Colin Kaepernick in the way he handled it, because even like his boastful arrogance after his workout, where he was like, "Go tell your owners, like, chill out," you know what I'm saying? Like that was very strong. But I mean, if I was in his predicament, I mean, yeah, you want to play, but then at the same time, it's like there's a reason. It just seems more airy. Like it's a reason why the NFL. Remember before we're like, oh, we don't know where this is coming from. Like, why is the NFL like out of nowhere saying, oh, it has to be this Saturday, like just rushing it?
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like to me, from outside looking, it seemed like they wanted to pull a fast one on him. Like, oh, if you want to work, yeah, like, yeah, with the contract and the waiver and all that stuff, like, oh, yeah, sign this now, not really giving him any real time or his attorneys time to really look at it. And when they did, then they got back to them. Like, for example, if you're going to give someone a contract, usually you do that in advance because you
Mm-hmm.
anticipate negotiation.
Yeah.
And negotiations aren't necessarily going to be quick all the time. So, like, yes, so, like, you gave him that on Tuesday or Thursday. I can't remember exactly what day, but then they presented their comments back on Saturday, and then the NFL couldn't agree to their comments. So it's like, all right, well, there should have been more time set aside for them to have that. And then supposedly Colin Kaepernick's team, that's one of the main reasons why they wanted to allow themselves more time for the workout. Not because Colin Kaepernick wasn't physically prepared, but more so that they can have time to like negotiate this waiver and media availability and all the extra stuff that came along with the workout that appears that they just didn't have enough time between both the parties to negotiate.
Mm-hmm.
So on that point, I really side with him. Just not just throwing away all your rights just for you to get a workout where there's no guarantee for you to be signed with a team. You have no future rights because now I didn't notice, but his grievance was filed with the NFL Players Association, so there wasn't an actual lawsuit filed for collusion. So now this still leaves the opportunity for him to file a lawsuit if he wanted to.
I see. So, you think this entire reason they set out this workout was to slide that in, to get him to sign and essentially just bar him from ever suing them for any reason in the future?
I won't say that's like primarily the only reason they set it up. I think that my understanding Jay-Z had a role to play in them setting this up, but I think that they set it up, but also under the guise that, oh, we could kill two birds with one stone. Like, yeah, we'll give him a workout with like probably slim to no chance of us actually signing him, but while we're at it, we might as well just try to kill this whole Kaepernick nonsense to begin with, because realistically it was like, all right, we give him a workout. If he doesn't show up, he loses. If he shows up and he's trash, he loses,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that was like the whole concept of him wanting full transparency with having media availability, because there was no way to tell what the NFL, like the NFL said they were going to take the video and send it to all 32 teams. There was no telling how they were going to edit that and chop that up, and if he made any bad passes, that they were going to focus on that. But now we have like outside, even-sided media members who were just there just to film and give their like subjective opinions on his performance, rather than it being just NFL and we don't know who's filming and why they're, and what their objective is. So I agree with him on that point. I wouldn't want to sign away all my rights just for potentially nothing, really.
No, I agree. There's so many. I don't even. I agree. I get his anger. There's so many different. I don't even know where to start. I see why he went about things the way he did. Do I believe that there's at least one team that used the NFL under the guise of the NFL wanted to get a look at him? Yes. Um, when the NFL saw the opportunity to arrive to include that kind of language, did they take it? I think yes. To your point, two birds, one stone. But for whatever reason, he still wants to be part of this organization that's treated him like that unfairly, without a doubt, unfairly.
Mm-hmm.
So I get I get why he's reacting like this, but I don't know why he still wants to be a part of the NFL, given like there's just so underhanded and shady.
Mm-hmm.
Because I get why he's lashing out, but then it just I think plays into their hands because it just makes him look now they have a valid excuse of like why would they want to employ him, and so I get it. I just don't. He just had a disadvantage. I don't really know
Mm-hmm.
because it's just so much. He wants to be a part, but I get why you're not gonna sign a waiver like that. But then you really want to be a part, so it's like a lose lose. Because then the way you go about things, you you give them reason not to employ you. But the entire reason you're in this predicament to begin with is this very vile organization, but you still want to be a part of it. So it's like this wheel of, you know what I'm trying to say? Like
Yeah, and honestly, like that's what I agree with you, and then I also battle with like internally with that because it's like one their relationship is completely fractured. It feels like there's no repair there without any side like completely just moving. Like there's no compromise between the two. It just seems like somebody's gonna have to like completely come off of their stance, you know.
mm-hmm.
But then it's like the NBA, sorry, the NBA, the NFL has a monopoly on American football.
Yeah.
Like, so when I saw somebody, I think it was Jason Whitlock said, "Oh, go play in the Canadian Football League and make $50,000." Like, why should
Yeah, it's
I?
nuts.
Like, why should I have to sacrifice making less than the millions my talent says that I deserve just because?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are essentially they have a monopoly on American football, and because these owners don't want to sign me. But then also on the other end, I completely understand. It's like, well, you know, you kind of put yourself in this predicament, like, in the same league that you're criticizing, you still want them to hand you a paycheck, you know?
Yeah. I guess it's smart what he did. Like you're not gonna sign away rights. I get that.
Yeah.
Um, Filming another workout, it's smart. You still get the footage out there of I guess his biggest mistake was taunting the owners afterwards and get
Woo!
down with him, challenge him. That's probably the biggest, because everything else you can defend. Like, I'm not going to sign this. It's given to me late. Not going to sign this. Wait, did he have a workout already? How do you schedule a workout, though, with like an hour? At what point does the decision go in that we need to schedule a different workout
And
location?
that's where I agree with Stephen A. Smith because he made that point. He said, like, there's no, like, especially at a public high school, you got to get approved from superintendents and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Yeah.
means that they definitely had to have that plan in advance.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I can't fault them for having a backup. There's no like, there's not. You can have two plans at one time, and that's and one just being a backup plan and saying, hey, there's no guarantee that we're going to use your football field, but just in case, do you mind if we have it from the.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean it's definitely something they planned in advance. But I mean, if they kind of had a feeling that the waiver negotiations weren't going to go over well with the NFL, then how can you truly blame them for having a backup plan?
This is true.
But that, as you said, that antagonizing the
Yeah.
NFL and the owners, I don't know if that was the way you wanted to go about that, beloved. If you
Like
trying to
he's
get
coming
back,
for war.
yeah, because realistically, think about it, right? People have been are Well, now I don't know about now anymore, but you know, because we haven't really heard anything about Cap until they said they were going to have this surprise workout.
Which is so many questions.
Yeah, but before that, people were like livid and outraged and all that stuff. It didn't change a damn thing for the NFL. Like
nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So everything's still like they're still going to operate. So even now, I don't think like any outrage or any backlash, or even now if they don't sign Cap, even though he had a great workout, nothing's gonna really, it's not gonna bother them. And I hate to say this, but what Stephen A. Smith said was kind of true when he was like, well, there's 4 black quarterbacks right now that are leading the MVP race. And I don't even want to make it about race, but just the NFL in general, it's not a players' league, So it's hard. I won't say it's hard, but it's easier to forget about someone than it is in the NBA. Like, for example, if LeBron James was ever outside of the NBA, like, people would recognize that. It's more like easily recognizable than Colin Kaepernick not being in the league right now. Because I'm not even gonna lie, it wasn't at the forefront of my mind anymore. Like, people stopped talking about it. We stopped talking about it.
Yeah, which is another weird thing why they would drum it back up.
Yeah, it just popped up out of nowhere, and then that's what people say. That's where Jay-Z came into play. But yeah, it was a lot. I mean, ultimately, I still don't see him getting signed, but I think that's more so because of his arrogance, at the end of his workout, rather than taking the, I wouldn't say humble approach, but just my. He even said something like, "Oh, my workout proves it, shows it, proves itself," something like that. But like, go back to your owners.
Tell him stop running.
Stop running. This nigga think he should. Like, chill out. But yeah, so I mean, you have anything else to add to that?
I think it's done at this point.
Yeah.
I think we can effectively put the nail in this one.
Yeah, I feel bad because honestly, I don't see people talking about this probably past, I'll give it a month max, but I know in 2020 no one's talking about that no more.
It had died out, which is crazy why they would bring it back up.
Yeah.
I guess to get him to sign away his rights.
I guess.
Shug him.
Yeah, but I feel like you think about it, it's November, end of November. Playoffs start what, January?
Yeah.
It's going to be out of sight, out of mind again for most people,
Yeah, it's done at this point.
Yeah.
But then I guess the question is, what could he really have done? Even if he had played nice? Could they get, do you really believe they would have signed him, I guess?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been nice to see, but I really didn't think so.
Yeah, and sign away your rights for the chance to get signed, and then
I mean, yeah, because now, at least worst case scenario, say like he does take a job elsewhere, say he goes play in the XFL or something like that.
Oh yeah, I forgot Vince got something.
Yeah, but
there you go.
But Vince ain't giving him that kind of bread the NFL about to be handing out.
What would his contract have looked like? What is the? I get it, but how much? What's the money difference?
For like a minimum, I mean, you got like dudes that aren't even getting drafted, like they're coming out undrafted, signing like 325, 575, 675 around that. I'm sure he would have at least got Cap with a. Let me see what RG3 is getting right now to be a backup. He would have got somewhere around that. Yeah, Robert Griffin III he signed 2 year, $4 million, so $2 million a year. That'd have been around what Cap would have got.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. If I'm looking what I'm seeing, the overall salary cap will be approximately $4 million per team in the XFL.
Yeah, and I think each XFL player is supposed to get like around 75 or somewhere around that, 75,000. My bad.
Damn, you might as well go sit in a cubicle, beloved.
Big facts.
You doing all this just to not to be able to pick up your kids? Hate to see it, yo. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be like 75, 85. But like worst case scenario, if it does get to that point, he still would have a case against collusion to sue.
So, just before you get off this, so you're saying his prior grievance was filed through the Players Association?
Yeah, so it was a grievance. It wasn't a lawsuit. He
Oh,
could still like
I see.
actually file a lawsuit with the courts against the NFL.
Okay, so they settled a grievance.
Yes,
Okay.
but that grievance does not prohibit him from filing an actual lawsuit.
Ah, which is probably coming.
Probably so. I would say that'll be popping up in 2020 sometime, right around Super Bowl time, so it can get the most. They
Ah,
get the most exposure.
he might as well at this point because he ain't never
Yeah,
touching that field.
yeah. You gotta do it around the Super Bowl when the NFL, and it's the NFL's 100th season, so you gotta do it around Super Bowl time when all eyes are on the NFL.
Mm.
It's breaking
But they're in their
news.
100th season right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
smart.
Just gonna be
I can
surprised
see
February
that.
you see a lawsuit filed right like the Friday right before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he deserves it, man. He deserves better. Ultimately, I don't know why he's so hell bent on going back to these people. And what do you think of the Stephen A. and Eric Reed uh,
Um,
back and forth tiff?
I mean, I didn't really care for it honestly. I mean, I think Eric Reed started on the wrong foot when he sent that. I don't know what kind of cartoon, but essentially it was like some black jigaboo coonish type cartoon and saying it was Stephen A. Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
And
that's
and that's when he called out Jay-Z and Malcolm Jenkins.
yeah, I think that's when you take things a little too far.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think black people as a whole just need to learn how to like disagree and have arguments without the name calling. I'm not talking about like name calling like oh you a bitch or something like that, but like the racial name calling. Like we
Mm-hmm.
constantly putting each other down. And if you think one way, then you know on the white man's tit and all this other nonsense and coon and all this other stuff. And that's why I felt like Eric Reed just jumped out the window with that one and called him
He
a
definitely
coon.
did. And you
Yeah, and
can't call
then
me a coon when you getting it. You getting
yeah, he's
money,
still
so
getting a check.
you
You know what I'm
can't.
saying?
Yeah, you can't do that.
So,
Mm-mm.
but then I mean, also, I mean, I respected Stephen A. Smith's response on Twitter. I was like, cool. But then when he went on his radio show and spent like 45 minutes just attacking Eric Reed,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right, this ain't a good look. Like, we don't need to be like bashing each other for public entertainment like this,
Yeah, I'm
especially like
with you.
over a topic like that. So it was cool when it was on Twitter. I mean, I felt like Eric Reed jumped out the window. Stephen A. Smith responded to him, and I thought it was over after that. And then because Eric Reed didn't respond when Stephen A. Smith responded, then he went on his radio show, hype. He said, "Oh, everybody didn't hear me everyone didn't see this on Twitter. Let me talk about this on my radio show." And spent like 45 minutes on it. I was like, "Damn." I mean, it was cool, but
Yeah,
it was like a nice listen, but it was entertaining. But that was the problem. I was like, it was entertaining, but also was like, all right, I don't need this out in the world for public consumption like this.
nah, yeah. Even the tweets, he tweeted at least like 8, 9 times.
Yeah,
Yeah, it sucks. This whole thing is so divisive, but ah,
what you gonna
what can
do? All right,
sue?
that's probably is. What you gonna do, Sue?
That's
That's
it.
exactly what he's gonna do.
That's
Uh
it.
uh uh. But big news in the NBA, man. So much has been happening.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy back.
Who?
You told me he was the best in the league at one point.
Who?
Melo.
Oh.
Oh, you see how they act? Who? Mm-mm-mm. They missed 12 games in the season. Now you're like, you don't know who they are anymore.
He ain't playing like a year and a half.
Damn, you right. What'd you think about his first game last night, though?
He looked rusty. Um, it's to be expected. I was worried about his efficiency. He gave me reason to be worried. But all this it's his first game back. I want to see how he looks. Dame was out. I want to see when he looks when all he doesn't have as much attention on him in terms of defenders. He can have Dame like taking up some of that gravity, setting up for him, and him just working his way back because he hasn't really played. He's just shooting around in the city. That's
Yeah,
definitely different than playing a professional basketball
with no
game.
one guarding him.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
No, don't forget that part.
Oh, or in the rec league. So
Yeah, I can make me a
against
couple of
regular
shots if no one's
civilians.
guarding me.
Word.
Mm,
Well, yeah, he didn't look. He looked okay, but nothing crazy. So I'm giving
gotcha.
the benefit of the doubt. The defense is forever gone. I will say that. So if I'm trying to be optimistic,
It was never
he's never
there.
gonna be whatever was. At least like sliding your feet.
Yeah,
That's all
yo,
gone.
what did Jalen Rose say about Kendrick Perkins years ago?
What he said.
He said he looked like he was running with lugs on or Tim's on his feet. That's how Melo looked when he was like trying to shuffle side to side last night on defense.
Nah, he played defense with his hands.
Them feet were
Points.
them
That's
feet
it.
would barely get off the ground. He was like, he just trying to like slide. I was like, damn.
Nah, he the king of pointing at whose man's is this when it's his man. But so hopefully he'll get good luck. So hopefully his efficiency, his offense has to be enough that warrants keeping him on the court because the defense won't. He was like, what is he? He was 4-14 last night. Two or three from three. What, 10 points, 5 turnovers, a block, 4 boards, 24 minutes. So if the efficiency is a bit better, I mean,
It was his first game back, so.
that too, without question,
But I
without
don't even think he
question.
has to be decent on offense because have you watched the Trailblazers play offense? I mean, play defense this year? I mean, on defense, sorry. I don't think he has to be decent on defense because the Trailblazers are trash on defense. All of them. And it
Mm.
starts with Dame and CJ. They both undersized. So, and then Hassan Whiteside, like, he gets blocks, but he's not a good, like, individual defender.
Nah, yeah, he not quite the white fantasy Hall of Famer, but he a fantasy All Star. If
That's
you
all
just
he
look at his
is.
numbers, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but they are utterly meaningless.
Yeah, but if you watch him play and, like, his effect on the game, he has zero effect on the game.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to be balling this year because he's in the last year of that contract.
Mm.
But he must be good with that 4-year 98 he got. He said, I don't want no more. He gonna be
Keep your
on
millions.
he gonna be on vet minimums for the rest of this way.
Until the end.
Yeah, you might see him on someone might bless him with like a 2-year 10 mil. But that 4-year 98 he got,
So this 27, he should keep all that, right?
save it. Use it
I'm
wisely.
right now he putting up a 15 and 12.
Yeah, I'm telling you, but if you watch them play,
Look, I'm just telling you what the numbers say. I believe you. I believe you. I'm just saying, man.
I mean he's still getting his numbers, that's what I'm saying, but like Dwight was still getting his numbers and he was signing $5 million contracts.
Nah, I think teams will. He'll get more than a vet minimum putting up these numbers.
I said I'll get a 2-year 10 mil.
No, teams will talk themselves into this. How old is he? Oh, dang, he 30 already? Whew.
You see?
Life come at you fast. Whoa, I did not.
He knew what he was doing.
But back to me, I'm looking at this schedule. Who knows when Dame comes back? But they got their next 5: Milwaukee,
They're gonna
at
lose.
Cleveland, at Chicago, versus Oklahoma City, versus Chicago.
They should
They should
win.
win at least 2 of those games,
They should
if
win at
not
least
3.
3. Yeah.
They
If they
should lose
lose, if
tomorrow.
they don't win 3 of those games, they're not gonna make it to the playoffs. I don't care what no one says.
I'm with you. This is a good test. Chicago twice and Cleveland.
Yeah, because
I'm
they
with you.
what are they 5-9 right now?
5 and 10. Please don't shortchange them.
Yeah, and they don't even look like they don't look like they even won it. Looks like You know how they say in football sometimes, like when you go to the Super Bowl, it takes a lot out of you, and then the next year teams just be struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Looked like they hit their peak at the Western Conference Finals last year.
So their equivalent is getting swept by a team without their best player. That's what
Mm-hmm.
you're saying?
That's their
I
peak.
see. I see.
Look like to them they were on the mountaintop, and now they're done. That was their mountaintop.
All right. It's jam packed near the bottom. Before I say what I'm gonna say, but they're second.
Choose your words wisely.
I'm just telling you the facts. They're second from the bottom in the West.
They
Golden
trash.
State run. Steph and Draymond, they running away with it at 3-12. They're running straight to the lottery with 3-12.
Nah, that's Draymond's team. Draymond playing.
He out today. With
That ain't surprising.
But
what soreness?
Right leg soreness.
Oh,
knee
okay.
soreness.
Go ahead.
But nothing serious. He got it while he was warming up shooting. The lies, yo. How Silver let this stuff go? Anyway, Blazers are 5-10. But there's like 4 teams above them that are 5-9. So things fluctuate at the bottom, but they need to start going on a run soon because
ain't looking pretty for them.
They lost their last 2, and they're second from the bottom in the West. It's very bad for them.
Yeah. They just don't look they don't look driven. And it looks like they're at the point where, like, Dame can't just, like, do it everything no more. Because we had to watch the game where he had, like, 50-something, and they lost.
The game he had 60.
Oh, my bad. He had 60-something, yeah. But what is I think CJ McCollum hasn't really been impressive this year either. Well, not either. Just him. He hasn't been impressive.
I could never look at him the same after whatever that publication was. It might have been Sports Illustrated said he was the 12th or 13th best player in the league. I could never forget that. He's good, but...
Yeah, I mean, he's averaging 21.3. He's averaging as usual. It's just...
I need the splits. The devil's in the details, beloved.
Let's see. 43.3, 33.3. Oh, no, that's the last 10. Let me go to what's the whole season? Here we go. 42.3, 36.1, 75.8.
How many minutes?
37.
Oh, no. We can't do that. And
yeah.
You said 21 points? No,
21. He on his Chris Middleton.
No, we can't be doing this.
He on his Chris Middleton.
I'm looking at Dame. Yeah, they're shade under 40 and y'all doing this? Well, what's Dame doing 28.6 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and a steal in 38 minutes. 45, 35, 92 splits.
What else you want from him?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's what he does. What else you want from him?
I mean, they're playing playoff minutes. CJ's 28, Dame's 29. Nah, it's true. How many injuries they got? About 4?
Yeah, him, Nurkic, not Myers Leonard. I know they waived Pau Gasol today. Need to happen.
I did see that. He done, yeah. So, damn, I think we picked them for the playoffs too.
Let me see who's injured on their squad.
Time to burn those tapes as well.
Yusef Nurkic. Hassan Whiteside is day-to-day. He's questionable against the Bucks on Thursday.
Collins.
Oh, yeah, Collins. And then Dame.
He lost his shoulder.
And Dame's not playing on... He lost his shoulder. Acting like the shit got bitten off or something. Dame's not playing on Thursday. Damn.
Back spasms.
And this kid, Anthony Simons, who's been good for them, he's questionable for Thursday also. Melo might really get out there and put up a couple of points.
It's their new big 4. Melo, Hassan Whiteside, CJ McCollum, and Nazir Little.
Jesus. Melo's...
Profit.
I mean, I know it's only one game. Melo's peak...
I'm looking at it. Oh no, you hate to see it.
Oh God, I know it's only one game, but Jesus.
Yo. Oh no. You could go ahead and tell the people. Don't let me.
Wow. That his PER right now is negative 8.79. I hate to see it.
Oh no.
Oh my God, I hate to see it.
I'll judge him after that 5-game stretch.
Yeah. It's too early.
I'm gonna judge him after Thanksgiving.
It was the turnovers. He had 5 turnovers yesterday.
That's what it was.
So now he's averaging 5 turnovers. So that's why it looks,
He's shooting 66% from 3.
That's going, Kev. We know that's not going to happen.
Look, I'm just
He's
telling
not
you
keeping
the
that
numbers.
up. Mad random. But I'm surprised Kyrie's not playing tonight against Charlotte.
I saw that because
I would have thought he would want to ball out against Terry.
Nah, he can't. His coach said he can't even practice right now with the shoulder.
I thought they said Kyrie's shit wasn't that serious.
Sir, I have Dinwiddie on my team, so I had to inquire about these things.
Oh my God.
Kenny Atkinson, and I quote, said the Nets don't believe Kyrie Irving, right shoulder, can play through his injury right now. The shoulder is just sensitive, especially for a point guard. They're taking a long-term approach. Well, as long as it takes, Kenny. Give my boy Spence some run.
It ain't looking good for the Nets this year.
Not at all. Not at all. This is quite the indictment on Kyrie.
I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
They might because it's the East and it's so weak. But this is not a good look for Kyrie, especially if they're the 7th or the 8th seed.
I'm looking at who they should catch the Hornets as the season.
Oh, definitely.
And I don't really see any other teams below them that should contend. Those first 5 are all definitely making it.
I know, but they should at least be. They should at least be 6th, 5th or 6th.
After that, yeah.
That's where we saw them.
Damn, Kyrie, man.
Can't lead a team the way it's looking.
He was having his best season, too.
Yes, statistically, but it wasn't leading to wins.
If only. He'd just stay with Braun way back when.
Hey. You gotta know where your bread is buttered. But he cool. He got KD going forward, so that's smart. But I mean, it would have been nice in this in this one season by himself for him to have proved, I could do it myself as well.
It's only 13 games though. Only
you
13,
see them.
You got what? 69 more.
I mean, I guess more than half of their schedule is against Eastern Conference teams, so that ain't saying much. But
they're gonna make it. If they don't make it now, we're gonna have to have a discussion.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have a discussion. They're gonna make it.
They're gonna make it, but I'm just saying, they shouldn't be barely squeezing into the playoffs, getting kicked out of the first round, depending on who they're going up against. Say they go against, let me see. They go up against Indiana. Nah, that's too good. Orlando. And they lose? Come on.
No, I'm with you. I hear you.
It's just aren't good looks. The way they played, I can't tell. I think so. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, honestly. They look good to you?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. But who knows? It'll be interesting to see how they do while he's out as well.
Yeah,
they start winning. They haven't so far, so.
Nah, they won. Who they just beat the other night?
The Bulls, but then they lost to the Pacers.
Oh, yeah.
But they got the Hornets tonight, so.
Yeah, they probably gonna beat them too.
I don't know. Graham out here wilding, so who knows?
That boy Devontae, most improved player.
Top 5 point guard in the East.
Damn shame. This is why I gotta go to games to look at Devontae Graham. I mean, God bless him, but I don't want to watch him play.
I hear you.
I gotta go to the game on Saturday. For some damn Klein event. Yeah, but for some Klein event. But they're playing the Bulls, beloved.
Oh my god. Oh.
Like when the partner asked me, I was like, "Oh yeah, of course." But then I was like, "Damn, I don't want to go to that."
Oh. Oh no.
Because they're both terrible.
Awful.
And I mean, I'll take a free night in a suite. Can't complain about that. But when you look down and you see the entertainment in front of you.
Yeah, you see Zach LaVine with the ball for the
and
15th time.
And utter disgust is just over my face. I got Nick Batum, Marvin Williams.
Oh no.
I don't even know this.
Laurie Marketing.
I guess. This is it. That's what I'm saying. It ain't much to look at. It's sad. Anyway. Yeah. Let's talk about something else I guess it ain't that sad. Now he's on the other team.
He with the enemy.
Old man, why?
Oh man. I thought he retired. I thought for a second that he retired.
These symptoms sound like degenerative knees. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I would be worried about him long term now. I would be definitely. To come back after the entire summer, and then you already missed games. You just missed the last 3.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what is it, from June to October, 4 months rest can't do it? 4 or 5 months? I don't know what can. And the way he's dragging the foot and it don't look good.
It look like he in the playoffs already.
Yeah. Yeah, it's reminiscent of that, yeah. I'd be worried.
Yeah, I don't know about that long-term health. It don't look too promising. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But I'm also not upset about it.
Nah.
You should have chose correctly. You came to the Lakers, I would have loved you forever. Chose to go to the other squad. And now you saw that report today where Paul George was saying that he wanted to get traded to the Spurs back in 2017 to play with Kawhi.
Oh, yeah, I've been seeing it now. It's disgusting to read. Stop with the lies. You got what you wanted.
I know.
Just stop.
Nah, they got to create their headlines. They're the stepbrother. They got to get all the headlines they can.
God, it is so. Stop it. So the lies we tell.
Back in 2017. That's where I wanted to be.
I want to get traded.
On the Riverwalk. Shut up.
He's looked good though, Paul George.
Nah, he's been beasting. He had like go 34 in 21 minutes. I was like, this is scary. It was 37. I don't know, but it was scary. I know whatever it was, it wasn't healthy. Like it wasn't. It was scary.
No. Yeah, he's been. It was concerning.
Yes.
Like if he had came back with Kawhi playing, but he retired, so not really that concerned anymore.
That's why I'm interested tonight to see. Tonight's gonna be the first time they actually go on the court together against the Celtics. Should be a really good matchup if the Celtics show up.
It's a good test, yeah.
So I can see myself being tired tomorrow at work, fucking around with them.
No, they play the Rockets on Friday. I'll give them till half tonight, and then.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't. Ain't no telling when Kawhi will play. Actually, damn.
Yeah, he might not even play Friday. You gotta scope out the enemy while he playing. You never know.
He started the season so well.
That's gonna be a good game on Friday, though.
Yeah.
At least it will be if everyone plays.
Yeah, because the Rockets don't look now. They second in the West.
James Harden averaging like 45 points these last couple of games. I mean, his shooting splits are terrible. Let me see what his splits are right now. Because I know he had Jesus. He averaging 39.2 points a game. Basically 6 rebounds and 7.5 assists.
Well, I'm sorry, say that again. What did you say?
39.2 points a game. 6 rebounds, 7.5 assists.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
42 and a half, 34, 88. She need to
He
get that
wanted the
field goal.
greatest.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He averaged 36 last season.
I know. Man's putting up
Holy
39 a game.
like it's nothing.
Light work. I do this. I
This
mean,
ain't normal.
he also putting up like 40 shots a game, so.
Oh, that's a good thing to look at. I wonder how much he is.
But also, you can't take that away from someone because that takes a lot out of you to put up that many shots a game. Consistently.
Oh no, I am not. I am not taking anything. This is insane. He's averaging almost 40 points. If I think this is the most talented the NBA's ever been, in which I do, it has to count for something. There are a lot of players. It's not really out of his. Okay, he's averaging more free throws this season.
That's surprising.
Like almost 15 a game.
Sheesh!
Last season was 11. Season before that, 10, 11, 10, 10. That's what's really jumped.
He's averaging
3-point
15
attempts.
free throws a
Yeah.
game.
This season, he's averaging 14 3-point attempts. Last season was 13. Season before 10, 9, 8. So those just jumped as well. Everything's jumped. His field goal attempts, yeah. I get it, but it's pretty 44. I mean, in today's NBA, it's pretty, it's not bad. Damn. 15 attempts at the line a game, and you shoot 90% almost. But, hey, kudos to him. It's pretty insane.
What else we got on the line? Let me see on the ticker. Oh, we got the NBA All Decade 20. I thought we discussed this last week.
Yeah, we ain't think about it like that. Skip that. I'll let you know when I sit down with that one.
Yeah, all right. We don't really have anything. Oh, Jesus is King 2. Your boy, Kanye Titter.
That was just shocking when I saw it.
Yeah, he posted a pic in the studio with Dre.
Yeah, I'd missed that. And then I think I saw it the next day. That album's never coming.
Nah.
No way. That's going to live wherever Yandi and the 2 other albums before that Ye mentioned that never saw the light of day.
Oh, yeah.
Wherever the same place where Detox is buried. That's never coming.
By the time Jesus is King 2 come out, Kanye won't believe in God anymore. He'll be on his next he'll be on his next thing. So don't expect to see it. Just being truthful.
Yeah, it's sad, man. That I saw that picture and it didn't do nothing for me.
It didn't move you at all? Not the
It didn't
slightest.
move me at all. It didn't move me at all. Yeah, I don't really have nothing much on it. It's just don't
Me
expect to
neither.
see it. While we're on music, your boy J. Cole got a bunch of Grammy nods. Might be his time.
That's cool.
All right, there you go.
Nah, I feel like this year was just so like blah for music. I don't really care about no Grammy nods. Like, all right, put out some music, goddamn it. I don't really. That's
Wait
cool.
till next decade.
Yeah, that's cute and all, but like, put some music out.
2020.
I hope he wins
Drake,
one.
Kendrick. They coming. Well, J. Cole is.
Yeah, I hope he wins one. I know J. Cole's definitely coming. Did he give a date yet? He's still on that 2020 nonsense.
Just 2020.
Don't hit me with 2020. That could be June.
Could be November.
Nah, if he's smart, you got put if he got some bangers in there, you got to put it out in March so people marinate with it right before the summertime, and then lose their minds.
But who knows? What if Aubrey's on the prowl?
Yeah. You got to plan. You got to plan. But I'm sure they talk. They gonna plan accordingly.
Yeah, they're aware of each other.
Yeah, they ain't gonna all drop in the same month.
You think we ever see a track with them?
Let them tell it, yes, but realistically, no.
I don't think so.
Weren't J. Cole and Kendrick supposed to put out an album?
Yeah.
When was that? I think they were saying that since 2011.
Yeah, what was that? I don't know if you remember around one Black Friday they rapped on each other's beats. Do you remember
Yeah.
that?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was around that. Well, even before that, and then they added fuel to that, and then they did nothing.
Yeah. We were in college.
We definitely were. I don't even know if Kendrick and Drake are friends yet. So
Good old days.
yeah. Oh well. Hopefully in 2020.
We'll see. Look forward to the new decade. As always, people, thank you for the love and support. Make sure you guys check out the new website, coolingoutpod.com. Again, that's coolingoutpod.com. This episode and all of our past episodes can be found on Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, Pippa, Apple Podcasts, everywhere that podcast can be streamed. Got full episode clips on IGTV and YouTube. Make sure you guys check all those out. Until next time, just cooling out.
Stay cool.
You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out.